The Sharp Tank. No jumper. Sharpest, coolest podcast
Yeah, for sure.
in the world.
In the world, in the universe.
And today, got one. I want to say you one of the newest members of OTF, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Just signed on, man.
Yeah.
We got Bruh from OTF in the building today, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling, church?
Feeling good, bro.
I've
been trying to get up here.
Yeah, well, you here now.
Yeah, I'm here for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I listen, homie, I like the up and coming. Like, I like that. Like, and people that's getting a new wave because I feel like you're going to go somewhere. You about to really go and about to blow. Yeah. So I think it's good to be able to get you here now before you try to charge me $20,000 later.
No, that shit, it's for the X, for life. For sure, it's on the floor.
Yeah, I didn't mean, listen, man, before we even dive into it, like, I did not mean to make you wait. Like, it wasn't even like that. It was just like, man, it was a lot of people. I'm running people in and out, in and out, in and out. You know, we had a big-ass group. I'm like this, man. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, man, I got to get out. I know you waiting on me. I'm texting the publicist. I'm texting Laura, like, Laura, is he here? Yeah, he's here.
Yeah. Like you said, bro, fast life. Like, you lit. So I could wait an extra 30 minutes. I want a motherfucker to do it for me. You feel me? So
for sure.
I know how time works. Motherfucker be needing that extra time.
Bruh, before we dive into OTF and you signing with the label and being one of the newest, let's talk about, your early days.
Yeah, I've been doing music for a minute, bro. Like, before OTF, I was just working from the ground up. Like, used to put my own video. I used to edit my own videos, all type of shit. I just kept going, like, more and more and more and more and more. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, after I really had to get serious with this shit, like, man, I'm gonna start putting money into this shit. So I started putting money into this shit. And I'm like, man, my dude, he like, man, this song sound like this a good song. You could do something with this one. Then that's how I ended up putting bro on it, you feel me? And then we just really locked in, like, after that, you feel me?
That's how you and Lil Durk locked in?
Yeah. So it's like, I was grinding for hella long, like 10 years plus, you feel me? But I never took music serious. I've been grinding for a minute, bro. I never took that shit serious.
My next question to you then, why even waste your time if you never took it serious?
Because
it was just pastime.
Yeah, it's passion. Like, I need to do that shit. Like, if I be trying to give up all the time. I can't, you feel me? It's like God gift. I can't not unwrap it, you feel me? So it's like, it's just a gift under the tree. Like, it's a gift. Like, I just can't, you feel me? I gotta go. I gotta do that shit. Like, I need to rap. That shit like therapy for real. Like, I gotta do that shit.
Early days, and like, and that's dope. But like, my look at it is like your early days, even before you start rapping. Like, who was Bruh before that?
Bruh was a little kid from the Jets, just a bad.
Where are you
yeah,
originally
I'm from Oakland. I'm from West Oakland. Yeah, West Oakland, Campbell Village. You feel me? But I never thought about rapping. Like, I don't know what I was gonna do. Like, I don't know. I was just. But when I never liked sports. Like, I never played no sports, bro. Basketball, football, soccer, none of that shit. I never played none of that shit. Only thing that I was into, like, bad shit. But when my brother gave me a microphone, he brought me the Pro Tools set, it was over. Like, this is what I'm meant to do right here. So, like, how motherfuckers watch sports, they get, like, amped up and shit. Yeah. I see a music video, I'm like, ooh, that's me right there. I was never watching TV like, man, I wanted to be like the ball players. I was watching Cash Money, like, I'm finna be the next Lil Wayne, you feel me? Or the next Baby and BG and Juvenile. Like, that was my passion. Like, I knew that's what I was here to do. So music. So now I'm just growing, you feel me? Yeah. And the music growing with me.
You hooking up with Lil Durk, what was that experience like for you, coming to somebody, because he's very mainstream. His music is everywhere. OTF is now it's a brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your experiences of, like, first even meeting him, like, shaking hands?
I really was shocked, because like you say, he mainstream. So I'm thinking he finna be acting like mainstream. But when I met him, I think he from my hood or something, you feel me? Then he inspirational. You feel me? For a person to come from the same slums I come from in that same environment and to really be mainstream, that's a plus. And to still carry yourself a certain way, you know?
Yeah.
You know how people be in these streets, bro. You gotta carry yourself a certain way, and he really like that. So it's like, damn, I can really rock with bro. You feel me?
Speaking of carrying yourself in the streets, how did the name Bruh come about?
That's like some shit we used to say in Oakland. Everything was Bruh this, Bruh that. You feel me? Then, like, for my era, like, 06, like, when I first jumped off the porch, I had, like, hella friends. We used to be saying Bruh
That's
this,
my
Bruh
era.
that. Yeah. So Berber this, Berber that, you feel me? So now it's like everybody from my childhood, they dead. So it's like, damn, that Berber shit just keep. Every time I say Berber, it just remind me of my friends, you feel me? Like the ones that ain't here no more. So just be like, man, I'm gonna keep that name, you feel me? Even though that word got old, I'm gonna still keep that name because it's something special to me. And then it represent the Bay.
I was gonna ask you because I'm like, do you feel like, you know, that represent that piece of what you're trying to do is still is representing Oakland?
Yeah, for sure. It's representing Oakland for sure.
That's live as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, for sure. Now I never changed my name. A lot of motherfuckers try to, man, change it to this, change it to Young Me, do this, do that. I'm like, no, bro, I'm gonna keep this. But motherfuckers was saying like, man, that shit weak or that shit old, bro. You gotta come with something new. I'm like, no, I'm gonna bring it back. Just like motherfuckers wear. In the 80s, motherfuckers used to be wearing tight clothes, you feel me? Then they got to the 2000s, motherfuckers wearing 4Xs and 3Xs, you feel me? Now shit came back to tight clothes, you feel me? It's just trend set, you feel me? And that's just me. So motherfucker can't make me be something, you feel me? I'm gonna be it already. I was born like this.
Yeah.
You feel me? If I don't like it, if you don't like it, I'm gonna make you like it.
So the introduction with you and Durk, you say you just met him just like a real nigga would.
Yeah.
Just off the strength.
Yeah.
Where did y'all run into each other at?
And, no, I had to put him on a song. Then he just, the nigga already had did the song. Like I sent him a song. I had my man like, bro, we gonna put Durk on this song. He like, I'm gonna put Durk on this song. I'm like, come on, let's do it. So
sure, that was a pretty ticket.
Yeah, for sure. We put him on the song, and then the nigga did it like that. Before we even gave him nothing, he did it. He pulled up like, I'm like, damn, he pulled. He like, bro, the song already recorded. I'm like, I'm in Houston right now. Let's shoot. He like, after the show, I'm gonna pull up on you. I was way in Oakland. Nigga, I didn't pack my clothes up. Nigga, hopped on the plane. I was in the H. That's why the song called Quarantine in Houston. I didn't even have a name for the song yet. I named it when I got out there because it was during the Corona shit.
What was that like? Like being from Oakland, and naming it like pretty much some Houston shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it was a good idea because a lot of motherfuckers from Houston be hitting like, bro, you put on for the city, bro. Good looking for sure, Houston. Like. Just little normal shit, you feel me?
I think that was smart though.
Yeah, for sure.
Low key.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of clever what you did because it's like you're involved in another city.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't really hear too many rappers trying to do that. They kind of like, they stand
for themselves, their own city.
I interview, F.A.B, people like that, man. They from Oakland, man. They true to their kind. You know what I'm saying? Like they do their thing, but they mainly represent and do shit within their boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Of who they are. To hear somebody say, "Hey, man, like I'm trying to fuck with other cities. Like I'm trying to get other cities involved," is dope, man. I think that's detrimental to anybody's career.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a trend I can set.
Yeah.
Especially if people from Oakland just be like you say, motherfuckers be about Oakland. That's why the Oakland sound never really leave. You feel me? But if motherfucker spread this shit. You're like, man, who was that from Oakland? You feel me? That's shouting out Houston. That's shouting out New Orleans. That's shouting out Miami. Yeah, that's me. You feel me? Yeah. So when I come, there's love. Now motherfuckers tapping in. Let's do something. And that shit just grow. You feel me? And I might go to a city. I might have one of my niggas with, like Cash Click Bug. Shout out Cash Click Bug. I might have him with me. You feel me? He rap. He from the Bay. I might take him to Miami, do a song. We might do some shit with Kodak Black. You feel me? But I got him with me. Now he like, damn, who was that? That's Bug. You feel me? Then y'all get together. You feel me? But that's how I be trying to do shit, like make shit bigger.
Bro, did you go to school? Did you graduate?
Yeah, I dropped out at 12, in 12th grade. I didn't finish that shit.
Right before?
Yeah. It got too hectic. Like, school for me, I never liked the school. I wouldn't even go back. Like, I never liked the school. But I was doing that shit because my daddy had died. So I'm like, man, I'm going to finish this shit. So I ended up moving. Finishing school, trying to finish school, but shit got hectic at school. Like, it got to the point the motherfucker got to take guns to school.
You in Oakland at that time, yeah. Most definitely. I mean, it's sad, but yes, it's very true.
Yeah, so I'm like, but no, I had moved to Sac. I was fucking up in
Sac's fucked up too.
Yeah, I was.
You ain't moved, niggas not act like you moved to something better. Like,
shit.
Moved on down to Sacramento, better life. Like, nigga, you still in the shit, nigga.
Shout out Sac, man.
Yeah, shout out fucking Sacramento, man. Shit, man. My boy, man, Young Slo.
Yeah.
From around there, man. My dude, man. Rest in peace, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that whole area, man. You know what I'm saying? They be around there. You know what I'm saying? So that whole little area from Stockton to Sacramento, that's they whole little mixture over there, homie. Like them niggas got a couple cities.
No, for sure.
You know?
R.I.P. Slo-Be too.
Yeah, R.I.P. Slo-Be, man, for real, man. How'd that make you feel, man? Somebody that's, know what I'm saying? He was really moving around there.
He was on his way. I was supposed to do something with bro too. I took too long. He like, bro, send it. I'm like, I'ma send it. I'm just moving around hella much. And that shit just happened. And that shit hit me like, damn. That's why now, like, when artists be tapping in, I try to knock their shit off fast. Because I'd rather work with somebody than after. I be like, damn, I knew I would have sent that. I wish I would have sent that shit. And once it's over, it's over. You ain't gonna never hear that. You feel me? That's like your legacy. You feel me? So all his music, I still listen to that shit. That's the last of them.
I'm just tired of like, man, I'm just tired of losing our rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really am, you know, especially some of the ones that try to stay like you actually got a chance to go and jump out into a different world, you know, as of a lot of people that are rapping from Northern California, Southern California, they don't really get, like, that's their sight.
Yeah.
This is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really, if we don't make it from here, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Too many ops, niggas that, you know what I'm saying, they probably would want to fuck with. That's they ops, they can't go fuck with them. And it'd probably be one of the best money moves, but they can't do it because of where they from.
Yeah.
I think it just be a lot. I think that we need to get a grasp on what's really going on, man. Like, let's really push our rappers. I say it all the time. I get tired of us not supporting each other down here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think drives people like you, bro, to go find it other places.
For sure.
Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't really knock you, bro. Like, to say, like, oh, well, bro didn't stay. What's he supposed to do? Niggas be hating.
For sure.
How's that been for you? Like, have you received a lot of love from back home for what you're doing and you stepping out and even going and signing to OTF? Or are you know what I'm saying, niggas feel like, you know, you kind of was just, like, kind of said, fuck them?
No, I feel like in the
Talk
street,
to me,
like
Joe.
in the streets in Oakland, my name already solidified. Like I'm like an outcast already anyway. Like before the music, so it's like a lot of motherfuckers already expect my decisions already just from in the streets. Period. You feel me? So when it came to the music, it's like shit. What niggas gonna say? Niggas can't say shit to me. But it just be so wishy-washy. It just be like, man. But the city be giving me love for sure. But I feel like.
Are you worried when you're back home now that you got?
I just did a video out there last week. As soon as I got out there, the police pulled up like that. Like, you feel me?
Do you feel like that may come from some of the affiliations of being like, now that you didn't sign to OTF and OTF being a big name and people knowing who that is? I'm sure the police know who that is.
It just feel like that I don't be around. Like, I'm never in Oakland like that no more. You feel me? Like I used to. So it's like, when I come, like, we pulling up Lambos, 5 sleeves. We bringing hella money out. I'm bringing hella people out. Like, it's lit. So it's like, motherfucker might be intimidated, you feel me? Spitting off and, yeah, what's calling them out here right now? And that's when they come like that. We got to get up out of there, you feel me? That shit only lasts for like 2 minutes.
Let's kick game. I want to level with you here. Like, let's really kick some game about some things.
Yeah.
And what I've seen is, I feel like niggas could stay getting money. You can get bread, bro, and there'll be no problems in your life. As soon as you put a name to it, a label to it, like something that makes it stand as a whole, I feel like that's when the other foot comes crashing down. Now they're looking at you as an organization. Now it's a group. And it might just be one motherfucker just really getting money.
For real, facts.
You know what I'm saying? It don't even be a whole bunch of motherfuckers. But just because there's a name and people are kicking it together, now they want to sit there and try to profile. And it could just be a record label, a rap group.
It could be a family. They'll turn that shit to a game. For sure.
It's got to be crazy, man, for you. Like I said, I just didn't know if you had any struggles, like, going back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially signing to some, not saying that OTF is off-brand. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But you being from Oakland, that's very off-brand to niggas that are from Oakland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For you to go and sign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How's that been working out for you? Everybody kind of accept it, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you feel like there's been some wrinkled noses?
I feel like majority of it accepted. Like, they like it. Because I feel like even my cameraman, like Bird, like, I didn't even know this nigga had OTF tatted on his arm. You feel me? I inspire him. He like, damn, bro, like, you really got it. Like, we was with Durk and them yesterday. He like, damn, bro, you got us around these niggas, bro. Dude, this shit inspirational. You feel me? Every time I post them on Instagram, it be the little kids that's not even in the streets. You feel me? Like, little kids that just looking up to superstars or motherfuckers that want to make it. So when they see me standing next to this person, they be like, I love you, bro. Like, I want to be like you. I want to be like such and such.
Right.
Like, keep going. Like, I want to be just like you.
Well, I'm looking at it like, in a sense, it clashes cultures. because, you know, OTF to me is, those are more, if I'm not mistaken, Chicago baked. That's more,
Chicago.
and I love Chicago. I've done stayed in Chicago. I respect, I done been through the Wild Hundreds. I done been through some places through there, man. Chicago's very real. I was there when Capri Greens was still up before they tore them down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I love the culture, but then I think about Oakland too. Nigga, it's got culture.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of culture,
for sure.
and it's very strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's strong just like Chicago. So I just feel like it's almost like a culture clash, almost in a sense, because they're so different.
Yeah.
And for you to be from one side and going over pretty much to another one, just in the music sense. It's not saying you've left. It's not saying that you're not from Oakland. You don't stand for Oakland, but it's like what it may look like to people. And I think maybe you can clarify that, or like what that may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like from you just being fucking like, hey, man, I'm from Oakland, but I'm signed to a Chicago-based joint.
Right. It just be like, I don't know, man.
It's different, bro.
It's
That's
different.
different.
For
It's
sure.
got to be different
It's
for
different.
you, man.
But it be like, I don't know, bro. I just, everywhere I go, I fit in, you know?
Yeah.
Like, where I go, I just fit in. Like, I can go to Chicago and fit in. I can go to Detroit and fit in. You feel me? Like, even in Oakland, it be like, as far as like doing songs and people, that's tricky because the beats do be different. Like the beats and the shit that motherfuckers talk about. You know, our culture from Oakland is pimping.
Yeah,
you feel
man.
me? Motherfuckers
Yeah,
all the
man.
time about sitting the bitch in the rain, 304s, bitch. You feel me?
Yeah.
Doing shit like that. And when it comes to Chicago, it's more like, when it goes to the rack, it's more about drilling. You feel me? Drill music. But
Dope dealing.
like,
Drilling.
I'm like, like I say, like, bro, I got all that shit in me. Like, from the drill shit to pimp shit to all that shit. It's like, shit, that just hit me. So I can go to Detroit and get some money. You feel me? Like, them niggas fuck with all type of shit. I can go out there and be around some play-ass niggas. Then if I go back home, I might be pimping. You feel me? If I go broke, I might go to Oakland and pimp. You feel me? If it's
Allegedly.
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 Allegedly,
I go to Oakland.
If I go back to the O, I might be pimping.
You just saying if you get fucked up tomorrow.
If I get fucked up.
If you get fucked up tomorrow, you don't got no more bread. I got him. Nobody. You ain't got to be back there pulling your drawstrings like, no. Hey, I get it. You just saying if
The game
you get
in
fucked
me.
up, nigga, you gonna make a way out of
But
no
right
way.
now, I'm doing music. I'm getting paid off music.
Have you ever had a job?
No, I ain't never
Like a
had
reg-
a job.
like a
I
regular
never
job?
had a job, not one time. Somebody tried to offer me a job. I turned it down.
So music's the only,
Music
like
is
to
the
you,
only
is the
thing.
music's the only thing for you.
Yeah, and fashion. I probably want to get into fashion and shit, like making clothes and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's live right there though, Church, because you know, I do like people that try to do something. Like rap ain't forever.
Yeah, hell no.
It's not forever, bro. And the nigga
sure.
might not, I'm sure, and I'm not trying to speak for Lil Durk per se, but like, I'm sure he get tired of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
He just want to get his money and just get on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He enjoys that people love his music, you know what I'm saying? But overall, like, I don't think he always wants to get caught in the spotlight, and I don't think you would either. You just want to get your bag, man, and make and produce great music.
For sure.
How old were you when you knew, like, man, I think I should start rapping?
14.
First song you remember? Freestyle even. I gotta get that. That's
In
vintage.
the club. Remember that in the club?
Yeah.
50 Cent?
Yeah.
I'm like, this bitch going crazy. You got the CD, the beat playing for hella long. I'm rapping to that motherfucker at the end. I write quick 8 bars on that motherfucker.
Did you find, as you were starting, did you find any struggles
Yeah.
with trying to get it going, like even with studio time and things like that?
Yep, you gotta go to the right studios. You had to learn how to write songs. You had to learn what bars was. You had to learn. Sometimes you might be in a good studio to engineer hella week. You gotta stop getting on YouTube. You gotta buy real beats, fuck with real producers, all that type of shit.
Was there anybody that you felt like took a liking to you and they kind of looked out for you for certain things? Like even if it is studio time or maybe a couple beats, you might have a producer that make beats and be like, man, just take these.
Cub.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Cub.
Shout them out.
Yeah, shout out Cub Scout, man. You know what's up, man. And my nigga, this nigga from, damn, what's this nigga from? He from somewhere far, like UK or something. His name Enz. Shout out Enz, too. He be throwing me some shit, like, just rap to him.
Who is your
Main producer?
no, who is your music influencers? Who's influenced you? Like who's the main, like who are people that you look up to right now in the music game that you feel like you kind of gunning for? Like not gunning for them, but just like to be at that position. Like who do you look up to, man? Who's some of your favorite rappers?
Probably Lil Durk and Baby. And Lil Baby. But from the Bay, like, loving music, Messy Marv. Messy Marv. Like, even to this day, I do a song. I pick. If the world blew up, bro, right now, and the motherfucker, man, what was the Bay like? All you need is a Messy Marv CD. That's gonna describe everything.
Motherfuckers like, that's some real West Coast
Yeah,
nitty
for
gritty
sure,
shit
for
right
sure.
there.
Mess,
Like nigga, some
my
Messy
nigga.
Marv.
Messy
So this is
Marv.
Messy Marv, Yuck Mouth. You
Yuck
know what I'm
Mouth,
saying?
Jacka,
Man.
Mob Figures, 3 Times Crazy,
Dre.
Mac Dre.
Man, come on,
You know
bro.
why I like Dre, bro?
What?
Cause Mess, he had the city like he had the city going crazy, but he had it dark. On some gangster shit, it was like a black cloud. But when Mac Dre came, he brought the sun out, he brought the bitches out, he brought the pills out, he brought the having fun. And they was real gangsters, but they was real gangsters having fun. Messy Marv and them, they just had us like black hoodies and you feel me? It's Glocks, black hoodies, it's just pain, it's just spots rolling, feds kicking down the doors, that type of shit. But when Messy Marv came, it's like, no, nigga, I'm finna pull this cougar out, nigga. Finna pull this range out, finna put candy on this motherfucker. I'm finna bring the hoes out.
You know who was dope too, and I feel like he had a lot of influence down that way. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. F.A.B.
Yeah, Mistah F.A.B.
Mr. F.A.B.
Yeah, shout out
just
Mistah F.A.B.
Mr. F.A.B.
I was
like
talking
for
to Mistah F.A.B.
the
yesterday.
influence that he got down there as a person.
Yeah.
Like that nigga don't even have to rep. Like just the people fuck with him in his city, nigga. It's not no Mr. F.A.B. man. You one of them dudes.
Yeah, I just did a video at Dope Bear. The Dope Bear is like last week. Yeah, shout out Dope Bear. Shout out Mistah F.A.B.
Yeah, Mr. F.A.B. We couldn't talk about. I feel like they be
Oakland.
mad,
Yeah.
bro. I just feel like they be mad, like, bro, like, what y'all niggas really talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like Mr. F.A.B. Yeah, he one of them dudes, man.
Yeah.
For real.
That's my dog. Shout out Mistah F.A.B, man.
How you meet him?
Through my brother. I just met a nigga like last week. I been knew him, like, but my brother, like, man, we doing a video. I told you we went to my hood, and they called on us. Then we was just riding around. He like, come on with the Dope Bear. You feel me? And we pulled up, and then it was like, the respect was there. Like, we already knew each other. You feel me? Like, we ain't never saw each other, but once we got in our presence, in each other's presence, we just, like, felt like we knew each other. He was giving me game about shit, lacing me on hella shit. You feel me? About the music, all the shit. I fuck with Mistah F.A.B. He a real nigga.
Do you see rap as a business or a way out?
Both.
Elaborate for me a little
both,
bit.
like, it's a way out because it'll keep you busy. Like I said, I don't like doing shit besides music. So it's like, I can be stuck in the studio working all day. Like, I love that shit. I'll be in that motherfucker all day. You feel me? And if I can get paid off of it, then it's business. You feel me? But it's like, I'm passionate about that shit.
Have you had any like any legal setbacks that may have kept you like from, you know what I'm saying? Like just may have set you back from doing music for a while. You're like, damn, I gotta slow roll right now.
Yeah. Hell
Legally,
yeah.
and what I mean by that is like just financial setbacks, just things where
'cause this
people
shit-
promise you shit and it didn't fall through.
This shit take a lot of money. I'm gonna tell you all that right now. This shit take a lot of money. If you trying to aim high, you feel me? Like if you really trying to aim high, that shit take money. But if you just, like, no disrespect to Thizzler, I fuck with Thizzler, but a lot of motherfuckers in the Bay just fuck with Thizzler. Like, you gotta turn up if you trying to get the world to see your shit. The Thizzler is only based in the Bay Area. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then some of that shit might be in Seattle and all that shit, probably up here, but that shit ain't going in New York and all that shit. They ain't watching that shit.
So you're saying to the viewers that it's expensive to rap.
It's expensive. Hell yeah.
It really does cost.
It really do cost. It costs.
I've
Some motherfuckers get lucky. Don't get me wrong. Some motherfuckers get lucky. Some motherfuckers know people. Some people got OGs that know hella people in the music industry. You feel me? I don't know nobody. I don't know not one person in my life that knew about music or that knew a motherfucker that was connected to something. I did all this shit myself.
I've asked this question to a couple of other rappers before. I think I asked it to a dude that I did. It's one of my homies, actually, King Yowdy. He out of Vegas. He rap. He actually is signed with MMG, Rick Ross and them.
Are you talking about the bald head dude?
Yeah. So
I know
you
you're talking
so
about.
you know what I'm talking about. Like so that's my partner. Like I asked him. I've only asked a few people, so I want to ask you. And I really want to know, how much do you feel like it takes to actually get a song out there? Like how much money, how much motion do you have to put behind that?
It depends on like
One song. Just to really, I'm talking about really, let's say Fetty Wap type of ordeal where he did that Trap Queen and it was just that song and
I say like 300, cause you have to pay for radio, and then you gonna have to do all your ads. Then you gonna have to do all your social media platforms. Like you gotta pay for all that shit to keep that shit in rotation. You feel me? You gotta recording content is free. Like you can record that yourself. Just record that shit and send that shit to all the sites. You feel me?
Yeah.
If it's good enough, a lot of sites start picking that shit up on their own. You feel me? But like I say a cool 300. What bro say?
I think he said about a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
because
about
the
a
radio
$250,000.
costs like 100.
Yeah, he said about a $250,000.
Yeah.
He said just to even get like one song. Like, I'm talking about like getting really one song in fucking rotation. Like
sure.
really getting it pushing. That's why I don't understand like Fetty Wap, like maybe that was his plan. He was like, I only got enough money. I don't got enough money to push. And it's not that he didn't have money, but why break yourself? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I only got enough money to push this one single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is all I got right here, nigga. We're gonna push this shit everywhere, and the shit blew.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like there's a song that you have
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that you really like put your heart into? Like this is the one I want people to hear on that.
Yeah. I feel like this tape, like end of December 3, EOD 3, I feel like this the one.
I was about to say, I said like on that EOD.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that one?
Like this the one. Like this the third one. So I had 1 and 2. But I feel like the first one was just like I was going through something. You feel me? Like
What was you
it's
going
like
through, Church? Talk to me. For
like-
real. We in the Sharp Tank, man. This is
Yeah.
what I do.
I lost my brother.
I'm a therapist. I'm an interviewer. I do.
So I lost my brother on part
Talk to me.
1. That shit was like revengeful, you know? So if you go back to hear that one, you will hear a whole lot of shoot 'em up, bang, bang type shit, you feel me? Then on the second one, yeah, I got somebody.
Go ahead. On the second one.
On the second one, it was more so like, I'm getting out of that shit. And then on the third one, it's more like, it's like I'm grown. Like I want to tell people how to handle their business. Like, instead of just shoot 'em up, bang, bang, you can ask a question. At first, the first one, it was no questions asked. Go crazy, fuck it, right or wrong. And the second one, same way. But the third one is more like, man, if it's something that can be squash. If it ain't no bloodshed, or if it can be talked, if it could be a phone call, you feel me? Talk that shit out, fix that shit like some bosses. But if it can't, then you can't. But try if you could, you feel me? And that's what I feel like I brought to this one. Like it's grown. Like it's more a boss.
And I don't mean to like veer off because I want to still stay on the album, but like, don't you feel like social media plays a big part in that, like of niggas beef and like how niggas kind of interact with each other and talk shit to each other versus like you say like, I just want us to talk.
Like you said,
We could talk like men, but that don't never happen because the media and the internet gets in the way.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's true too, but I feel like a lot of niggas take it to the internet. Like a nigga can have a nigga number and won't call because it's pride. He'll take it straight to IG. You feel me? He'll take it straight to IG fast. When you got the nigga number in your phone, you doing the same fucking finger motions you could do to get to his number than to go on Instagram and make a post.
Why do you think that is, especially as being a rapper today? Like, and you know, I'm sure it comes with controversy. So how do you feel about that? Like when a nigga could have just like really reached out to you, bro, like is it fucking irritating as fuck and it make you want to holler at him or do you just ignore it?
Yeah, me like, I don't know, I should be irritated. Cause it be like, I feel like you say, it's different cultures now. Like now, at first it was like, our culture was sticking with our culture. Like LA, that's like the gangbang culture. Oakland was like, it's not no gangs in Oakland like that. It's just real blocks. You
Clicks
feel me?
and blocks.
Yeah, you feel me?
It's
so it's
different,
more
for
so
sure, for
niggas
sure, for
machining on they block. If anything, you go over there, niggas got that bitch sold up and it's getting money. If one nigga fuck up,
mama, it's
and
money clicks.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like that shit mixed with all these extra cities. Now it's like this niggas over here probably don't rock like that. You feel me? But these niggas willing to talk. You feel me? But I don't know, bro. It just be mixed. Like you say, cultures clash. There ain't no OGs, it's IGs. Like motherfuckers just following. Ain't nobody leading, everybody following. So if a motherfucker see this famous motherfucker doing something, it might be a famous nigga might do some lame ass shit. And everybody will follow this nigga on Instagram. Cause niggas on Instagram ain't really from the streets anyway. So but they think it's cool cause this nigga saying from the streets, but he really a lame. Nigga, he probably couldn't even stand in this room with me and you. Like when we leave this interview and me and you chop it up in the hallway, he can't even come talk to us because he ain't really like that. You feel me? But these niggas on Instagram, they be like, man, he wanted them, but he really ain't. So it just be like, you just gotta know.
Who's been making all your beats?
Cub.
Cub. I was gonna bring
Cub
back
Scout.
up Cub. I didn't know if Cub Scout, like you know what I'm saying, had his hands 100% in, but
Yeah.
V-Dude, that's crazy. Or it helped you even put him out on a platform. Who's helped you put your music out on a platform?
I was fucking with Ghazi, Empire. They was helping me out at first. Like just helping me like just all the distribution, all that.
I'm really curious in how Durk noticed you. Like, what was it that like gotten it? Like, it could have just been a handshake. It was something that he had to have seen.
Yeah, like I say, just talks. Like shit, me and you can go in the hallway, we go click. You feel me? You and him go in the hallway, y'all go click. Me and him go in the hallway, we go click. It's just conversation. You feel me? Like, now I can fuck with that nigga. You know how this shit be, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be who they say they be. So like you can see that shit, you can smell that shit.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, man, this he ain't right. We gonna do this song and that's that. You feel me? But it just be like, and then I think motherfucker took a liking to my style of music.
What were you doing the
feel
day
me?
that you got the call? You got the call like,
Oh,
hey
my
man,
nigga,
there
pack
go.
the shit, we gone. We finna go out there, the nigga finna shoot the video, we finna shoot this bitch tonight. I bought everybody clothes. I done there spent down there 40,000 on everybody outfits. You feel me? Everybody finna look good in this bitch. Come on, we turned up. You feel me? I flew everybody out, all the shit. So it's like, it was cool because I took everybody from the trenches to Houston. They was loving that shit, for sure. And I brought hella other hoods, hella other cities. Like I fuck with people in Flint. Shout out Flint. I fuck with niggas in Flint.
Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, that nigga from Flint right there. That's my dog.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. We in the building, man. We
Yeah.
rocking. We getting this one done. Getting it done the right way, man. For bruh, like, would you, is OTF your drive to this, like, of keeping you pushing? Or if you did end up having to leave OTF, would you still keep mashing?
Yeah, I keep man. I feel like
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, is that your main drive? Like, is this because being from there, or is this something that I'm gonna do it regardless?
I'm gonna do it regardless on some Drake shit. I Drake fuck with Wayne. Like some shit like that. Even if I get big, you feel me? Just bigger. It's gonna always be that, cause he the one that gave me that. Back to that, so I could say yeah, he gave me the platform too. Like, bro, solid. Like he really like motivated nigga. Like I was in the studio letting him hear some music yesterday. You feel me? He was just telling me like, bro, your main problem is just you don't stay in the studio enough. You gotta drop. You feel me? Like just keep staying in the studio. He be like a mentor type shit. You feel me? So it's like that type of shit I appreciate. Like you feel me? Like loyalty over royalty type shit. Like we go make this shit happen for work forever. Like that's how I'm coming. Like,
Bro, how do you know when people really fuck with you versus they're just fucking with you because you fuck with Durk? Like kind of like doing it for a favor.
it's different. You right? I don't know. I can't tell now. It's a little different. At first I could tell. Motherfuckers will pull.
I thought
it
that
up.
was a good question.
Yeah,
like
for
for
sure,
you, like
that
how
is.
can you tell like the difference like between them? Like you know what I'm saying? Like this person really fucks with me because they fuck with me versus.
I can't really tell from the new people or from the old people to be like motherfuckers that I used to want to do shit with. Now they coming like this. At first I was asking motherfuckers before this situation was going on. Motherfuckers was putting a nigga on the back burner. You feel me? I'm like, damn. But now when the shit came, motherfuckers, what's your number? What's your number, bro? Well, come on, let's do it, man. Get your bitch ass on.
Where can we find EOD3?
All platforms. Shit, everywhere.
1 and 2, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2, all platforms. And ELD3 coming out December 30th,
Right before the New Year.
right before the New Year's.
That's gonna be live. You know, I'm gonna be
For
one of the
sure.
first downloads.
Yeah.
So I gotta hear it, homie.
That shit
For
going,
real.
for sure.
For one of my last questions, homie, is what can we expect of Bruh for the next 5 years? That's very detrimental to me. 5 years can change. It can be a lot
Yeah.
for somebody, especially an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you what can we expect from Bruh? Newest OTF member. What can we expect from him in the next 5 years?
Consistency. And not to let my fans down. Keep dropping this music. Like my foot on the gas. The whole next 5 years, my foot on the gas. Like, ain't no stopping. Like, ain't no breaks. I don't give a fuck what happened. Like, ain't no stopping. I'm just turn up. No matter what I'm going through, I'm just work through it. Because I got people that really want the music. Motherfuckers be in my DMs now, like fans be in my DMs, like, damn, bro, you ain't dropped no music. I got hella DMs, bro, like, drop. So it be like, damn. And I felt bad because I waited all the way to December to drop. You feel me? But that's like some shit that's gonna happen every December. You feel me? I'm gonna drop that bitch every December.
You feel
So I feel like
another question for you. Do you feel indebted to your fans almost like you owe them?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I owe 'em for sure, cause they was supporting. I done got them going, then I just left. You feel me? That's like a nigga on the hoop court and you balling, you going crazy, you turning up, and then you just walk out and just bounce. You feel me? You just bounce. They be like, where the fuck he go? Where the fuck that nigga?
Well, where
at?
did you go?
Just going through regular life shit. Like just regular shit, bro.
Well, come on, man.
You're
You're not gonna, ain't no regular shit that just made
Regular
you stop
shit.
doing music.
The streets. Sometimes money problems. Sometimes like seeing my kids, I be gone for hella long. I'm like, damn, I gotta get back. That's why I'm saying this time I gotta work through that shit. You feel me? Let that shit make a nigga stronger. And if I gotta go do music, so I probably can bring my kids with me to do certain shit. You feel me? But it'd be so dangerous outside. It'd be like, man, I don't even like rhyme with my kids. You feel me? Like I take them to do something. We driving an hour away to go to the movies. You feel me? So it's like it'd be dangerous. So it just be like I try to keep them safe type shit. You feel me?
It's gotta be crazy, homie, for you, because it's like
And then I be forgetting who I be sometimes. Like
you can
I be
do
in the
that.
mall,
It's
like,
easy
damn.
to do that sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. 50 niggas would be looking. I'm like, damn, fuck these niggas looking at. I be telling them, like, man, look, let's see what they are. Niggas would be like, man, you bruh. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I rap.
Yeah, you
like, don't do
forget.
that shit.
Yeah,
feel me?
but you can forget because sometimes you really do just try to live.
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be a point for a rapper, anybody that's a high list celebrity, has any type of profile. You gotta want to live regular sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be an on and an off switch, like to where you just shut out from the world.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, where do you find that at? Like, where do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask this to you, bro, and we'll get up out of here. Like, where do you find your peace?
With my kids. And in the studio. That's it right there for sure. Like, cause they don't want nothing from me. They just want you to be there. Like, they don't want no money. Like, they just want you to be there, bro. And they don't judge you. You feel me? Like, you ain't gotta have no money. You ain't gotta have nothing. Just chilling. You just like vibing. And they telling you they love you, they kissing you, they ain't kissing you, and they ain't nothing they saying is for them to get something out of you. It's just natural, it's just real love. Like you can feel it when they squeeze you feel me? When they hug you and all the little shit. Like damn, this was real. Like, and that's what keep me like pushing and keep me going. Like I be doing it for them. You feel me?
I need you to keep dropping, keep putting that music out. I believe that you're gonna be a heavy hitter from over there from OTF, man, for real.
Yeah, for
you on the
sure.
come up, man.
I'm trying to put on Cali. I am finna put on the whole Cali for sure. From
Give
the
your
Bay to
shout-outs,
LA
man.
to all that shit.
Give your
man.
shout outs, man, real quick.
Yeah, man. Shout out my nigga Bug. Shout out Lil Odie. Odie coming up next. Rookie of the Year. Shout out Day Day. Feel me? The whole ESR, the whole OTF camp, man. We coming. 2023 on us, for real.
And the truth needs no support. Bro, I appreciate you coming.
Appreciate you,
Sitting
bro.
down with me, man. Chopping it up and just diving in for a few minutes.
Yeah,
You already know, man, shit, when you drop that volume 4, man, come see me.
for sure. It's on the
Let's
floor.
sit down now. I hope that the people that, you know what I'm saying, the viewers now that didn't know you get to go listen to volume 1 and 2 and get ready for the drop that's coming on the 30th, which
for
is
sure.
EOD3, man. Y'all be on the lookout for that, man. It was a pleasure, Church. You hear me?
too, bro.
Fuck with me, man. You hear me? Yeah. It's nothing but love. Hey, man, the Sharp Tank. No jumper. Sharpest, coolest podcast in the world. Hey, Riley, shoot us out the gym.